Okay, so right here I am just getting my hair wet and just kind of rinsing out any product that was on there from the wash and go I did last week or whenever I did it. I like to just take time and just make sure I get like all that gel and all the edge control around my face out. So that's what's going on right here. All right, we're going in with the pattern shampoo, and I was reading the instructions and then figured I'd just explain what it does later. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And of course, they have the little like foil protection on there. So I had to take some time and get that off with my teeth. And I got some in my mouth and it did not taste good. Okay, so I like to do like two larger sections when it comes to shampoo. Here I am showing you the consistency. It's kind of runny, but it was still thick. Nice consistency for shampoo. So I just working in the roots in the front and the back, and then kind of just like meet in the middle with my fingers and just let it suds up and just make sure I get all that gunk off for that I built up on there. Okay, I had to go in and add a little bit more water. My hair wasn't quite as wet as it needed to be. Um, and once I did that, it started to suds up and do what it needed to do. So it'd be easier if you're just using it by yourself. But for the purpose of the video, I will occasionally have to keep going in and make sure my hair is damp enough. And I also like to, while the shampoo's in there, kind of just go through and detangle as much as I can. I find that this helps with the shampooing process, especially round two, and with detangling later. I'm just going through and kind of moving the suds down the shaft of the hair. And yeah. Once again, just repeating the same steps that I did on the right side, on now on the left side. Also, I know I'm making a lot of crazy faces. I'm not actually scratching my scalp. I'm using the pads of my fingers. You don't want to like really scratch at your scalp. So just make sure when you're doing it, you kind of just use the pads of your fingers and just kind of work that in and get all that stuff off your scalp so it can breathe. And look at all this lather. Like, oh my goodness, I could just rinse the rest of my body with all this. There's so much. So it's kind of frustrating because when you're working it in, you have to keep adding it, but then once you worked it in there, there was just so much of it. But it worked. So shrinkage is real. Look at all that hair. Look at all that length. And then Y'all see when it's dry, it just shrinks all the way back up. But I just thought it was like amazing how long it was in the shower. And once I get that first round of shampoo out of my hair, I will go through and do a second round and just repeat the same exact steps. Y'all, like, for real, when I say like there's so much, look at all this. There was a lot, but it made sure it covered every single hair strand from a root to tip, so I'm not mad at it. Going in with the conditioner now, I'm just gonna split my hair into like 4 sections, and yes, I realize there's still a little bit of shampoo right there in the front of my head. I will get that out, but we go in and I like to split my hair into 4 sections, and of course I forgot my clips, so just have to figure it out. And I'm showing you my Denman brush I like to use in the shower for detangling. And then I have my little cap right there, as you can see, the little clear cap that I will put over my hair once I get the conditioner all the way in there. Here I am just showing you the soap in my hair and also just how juicy the curls are. Like, I was just like impressed because I wasn't really feeling the shampoo when it was in my hair, but once it was out, I was very impressed. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys, like, my hair is already clumping together, looking nice. So fingers crossed the conditioner doesn't mess this up. And I'm telling y'all right now, this having to get in and out of the shower is for the birds. First of all, I am too tall for this. So as you can see, I have to duck my head every time to get in and out of the shower so I can show you guys, but I'm doing it for y'all. Doing it for y'all. And that was my sad attempt at a 2-strand twist. With the front section, I'm just showing you the conditioner consistency. It's thick, and boy does it smell like some old perfume. Like, I was questioning whether or not I would put that in my hair, but I went ahead and did it. Since I was already in this, might as well just go through with it. And putting it in, it doesn't give much slip. You gotta just like work with it. It's weird, and I'm gonna use that term a lot through this video because it's just very strange. And here I am once again, just working from the ends all the way up to the root, just making sure that the conditioner is evenly distributed, and begin the detangling process so that way when we're out of the shower, it's not as difficult. Like, my curls were just so juicy. It was just weird because it doesn't feel like that when you put it on, but the way my hair was reacting to it was telling me otherwise. So I'll just keep doing this for every section, and then when I'm done, I just twist it and move on to the next section. Okay, so I got that worked in there, and then I just wanted to like show you guys up close what it was doing. Like, as you can see, it's like I'm kind of fighting with it to detangle. It doesn't give the best slip, like I said, but like once you get it worked in there, it looked good. So I just wanted to get up close. Oops. And sorry ahead of time if this just seems really repetitive. I know when I watch these videos, it's like very therapeutic to watch people wash their hair and stuff. So I tried to leave as much footage in there without making this video too long. But feel free to like fast forward if you need to. And I'll talk about it later, but there was like not enough conditioner in there. And I mean, I have like thick hair, but like if somebody else who had longer, maybe thicker hair, like that was like not enough. I was struggling to like squeeze out anything left just for this last section. So that was a little disappointing. I don't know why I did that, but it totally did. I had to get out, put it back on, and then put on my little cap. And then I went and finished the rest of my shower. And I'll come back in like 10-ish minutes. I'm back. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I am not impressed. Like, it just doesn't look juicy. I don't know, like I was expecting more, but I'm gonna go ahead and just like rinse it out and see what happens then. This is where I realize that once you rinse it out, it's like a whole new game. Like my hair was so soft and I could just like feel the bounce in the shower. I have not had any hair products so far do that. And look at all the length that just came with it from rinsing the conditioner out, and then it just sucking up all that moisture from the conditioner and the water. Like, I've not had that happen. So, look, that's my happy dance. Like, look at that. Look at that length. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, here I was like blown away. Usually when I get out of the shower after doing not only a conditioner but a deep conditioning mask, my hair is still frizzy. Like, there was like no frizz. My curls are juicy. They were nice and clumped. I just like was blown away. Like, look at them. They're so juicy and curly. Oh, I was so excited. We're back. Okay, let's cover out this line. This Tracee Ellis Ross line called Pattern. Now I showed you guys the packaging. Here's leave-in conditioner, which I haven't used yet. Plan on using it in a minute. It says great for curlies, coilies, and tight textures when your curls need lasting hydration and definition. A velvety leave-in conditioner that seals curls with a replenishing moisture lotion to combat dryness and enhance curl pattern. Shampoo hydration. A luxurious oil-boosted shampoo that gently lathers to cleanse hair and scalp, removing buildup without stripping away moisture. That I agree. At first it felt like it was really stripped. I have a little clip right here. But once I rinsed it out, I was like, okay, it's kind of soft. So I feel like I would give this like an 8 out of 10, but I did like it. Now the Pattern Heavy Conditioner for coilies says a smooth and buttery conditioner that delivers serious hydration, detangling, slip, and lasting definition to coilies and tightly textured hair types. Now what I have to say about this is, what the F is the size? Like, I barely even got it. Y'all saw me in there struggling to get the rest of this out. So Tracee, can we make the trial size just a little bit bigger? I mean, maybe even that much, you know? Come on, this was a joke. I wish I had more. Now, I didn't get the detangling slip like I do with my other conditioners, but once I rinsed it out, I was like so impressed. There was no frizz or anything. Hair's starting to dry out, so spritz it real quick. But I really like the conditioner once I rinsed it out, so I give her that. But as far as, you know, like when you're in the shower and you just want that nice slip so you can detangle real quick, it wasn't, I had to kind of work with it. I mean, it wasn't bad, it wasn't good. I give it a 7.5, but the outcome was like a 10. So working with it was like, had I just only reviewed its detangling abilities in the shower, I would give this like a 3. But once you rinse it out, curls were popping, there's no frizz, like, at all. I have to show y'all with the conditioner that I normally use. When I get on, my hair is like kind of frizzy already, and I'm like, how? It's not even dry yet. So we're gonna use this leave-in conditioner, and I discovered this Mimosa Hair Honey Shine Pomade by Carol's Daughter that I really like. I think I used too much the last time. But my hair was really shiny and it was soft, like especially like over the days. I didn't have to reapply anything or anything like that. So I think I'm gonna use that. And then, you know, my go-to eco styler. I did pick up some new stuff that I might do reviews over later, since I'm trying to figure out what my hair texture is. Like, I don't know. If you know, leave comments below. Like, I want to say it's like a 3C 4A type situation. Sometimes it looks good, like it matches one of the patterns like on point, and then the next minute it's like, no, it doesn't. So let's get to it. I'm gonna do a middle part. I've been doing a side part lately, but I feel that I get more looks out of a middle part. Okay, and then I'm just gonna section it into 4 little sections like we did in the shower. I'm gonna take my alligator clip and just pop it down. Oh, another thing I gotta tell you about this conditioner. So it doesn't smell bad, but it definitely smells like that sweet old lady at church that gives you peppermints on Sundays. Like, that's what it smells like. It's not like fruity, pineapple-y, you're in paradise, like all the other ones. It is very kind of like old lady at church on Sunday perfume giving you peppermints type smell. That's my one negative, like for real negative. Like, it bothers me that my hair smells like that. So I'm at like 75% dry, so I'm gonna have to keep
Add me some more moisture. Okay. But I want this to be like for real. But I need an oil. I don't know what to do. Okay. Like I want it to be like true, like this was pattern stuff, like not anybody else's, but at the same time I really need an oil in my hair. I can't just like not put one in there. Okay. Apply to soaking wet hair, not damp. Okay. Oh, it does say on here. See, I didn't get the argan oil serum. See, they should have put that in the trial too. It says to cocktail it, mix a little bit of that in with your leave-in. So I will just do that with the pomade. I give Tracee. Why? Why? Okay, that's the consistency move. I do not want to smell like this. Ooh, it's very slippery. Work it in. First impressions, it's this stuff is weird. Like when you put it on, it doesn't feel, look at that. When you put it on, it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. But then the more you work with it, the more it's like, hi curls. Look at that. Okay. Go on with my denim brush. Denim brush. And just lightly detangle. Got a little knot there. Try that again. It's like soft to the touch. It's so bouncy. I hate the smell so much, but it feels really nice. Like, okay, so I'm just gonna go in with about that much of the pomade. I sat outside today forever, so make sure my ends stay moisturize. Break. Okay, and I like to split it into smaller pieces. Look at that bounciness. I like bring y'all in just a little closer. There we go. Is that close enough? Style gel, which I apply very liberally. No strands left behind. Juicy. I need one of those finger things you put on your finger that they, I'm gonna test those. Let me grab me some of those. I gotta figure out where to get them from. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just do the other 4 sections. Once again, it's the leave-in conditioner, my Mimosa Hair Honey Pomade, and my Eco Style Gel. And then I'm just going through and just like curling them up a little bit. Just a little bit. I might get lazy and not do the rest of it. But I'll be done. Alexa, off. My bad. Okay, so I got this half done. And I just wanted to show you how I do what the back looks like. So I just split it in half. There's not much slip like I mentioned earlier. It does make it soft, I guess. The products are very strange. Okay, so that's what it looks like with just that. And I go in my pomade. Remember, I'm using the pomade as an oil, so you can go in with whatever oil you like to use at this point. And that's what it looks like, just doing that. Okay. Then I split that in half. That wasn't really half, but you know what I mean. I go in with a generous amount of my Eco Style gel. Really work it in there. And then I like to just go through it one more time. And then I just go through and just, I think it's called shingling. I don't know what I called it earlier, finger foil. That's what we got working right now. So I'm gonna finish the rest of it and I'll come back when I finish up the front. And we'll see what it looks like. I'm back. I'm almost done. I promise you I saved the last piece for y'all. This is what we working with. They are nice and juicy. See, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, towards the front, it's a lot looser with the curls than it is in the back. Like, if my whole hair could be like the back, I'd appreciate it. But it's flowy. It's gonna shrink, and then I just do the oh, what's it called? I don't know. I stretch it with bands. I found this out on watching somebody's YouTube. Take your hair twisties and just go close to the root at night, and the next morning it's nice and long. That way you don't have to use a hair dryer, so that way you can avoid like all the heat damage phenomenon that goes on. I do need to straighten it because I want to see how long it is in trim my ends. I was gonna do that this week, but it says it might rain later this week, and I don't want to deal with that. So, if you know or want to guess what hair texture I have, that would be good. I don't know. So far this did fine. I'll have to come back when it's dry and show you what it looks like before I give you the like finish. But like so far, everything's juicy. So we'll be back. Alright, so we're here for the reveal, right? And let me just throw this out there. So it took me like 2 days to just take some time and think, because there's a lot of craziness going out there in the world. Make sure you check in on your friends, your family, and just make sure everybody's okay. Just do like a quick check, like, you good? How you doing? It makes a world of difference, because it's crazy out there and we need each other. So that's my little spiel. All right, back to this. Ready? Let's see. Oh, it's shiny and it's not frizzy. Okay, so this method, it's the pineapple method, but my hair is short, so I can't do like one big old, like, you know, pineapple on top. I do 3 little short sections. So I got the little one in the back, which I don't know if you can see. Okay, so this, like I said, this is 2 days after I originally started filming this, and it's just been in my bonnet, chilling. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually just like pause for a second and insert the photos of what it looked like once it dried. I did take photos that night. I let it air dry for like 4 hours, and then I sat under the dryer for I think maybe 45 minutes and let it dry before I did this. You want to make sure your hair's dry before you pineapple it. Oh my goodness, there's no frizz. But you know, before, let me take all this down. It's so shiny. Oh my goodness, I've literally, so y'all know I've only been in like the fully natural hair game for like maybe 2 months, or whenever this quarantine started. Shoot, I don't even know, it's almost June. Okay, let me put some oil. I had some coconut oil that was in like a spray bottle just sitting right here. Boom, just like that, it's gone. Okay, we're just gonna go in with some of this, the pomade that I use, and just put it like on your hands or your fingertips. It reduces the frizz when you're separating things. So in the back, I just like to put my fingers in it and just kind of fluff it out. Shake, shake, shake. And then just kind of like tug on it. I mean, don't rip it out of your hair, but you gotta help her out a little. She has been stuck in a ponytail for 2 days. Oh, it's that smell, Lord. Just gonna go in with a little bit more on the side and kind of massaging the end of my scalp. Oh my, there's so much definition. I'm just so blown away right now. There's no frizz. But essentially, the pineapple method kind of gives it that tension, the heatless tension. So you don't have to use a hair dryer and like pull it and kind of stretch it out. It's the heatless method of doing it. Which I thought was going to be uncomfortable sleeping in, but I don't really notice it. So I'm just going to take my little pick and just kind of, especially in those areas where I had the two different sections, just like pick it out a little, just a little, get rid of those little parts. Oh, it's just, look at that. Okay, what were we gonna do with the front, guys? Thinking. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Now y'all can really help me figure out what my hair is. This was up on top. I mean, it did tighten, the curls did, because they were super loose as y'all saw. This is like what it looks like. It's 3 something. 3 something. I don't know. Maybe a little frizz on that one. But other than that, I mean, my hair is usually like super frizzy when I take it down. And it's not from just like manipulating it, like it's just frizzy to start off with. Get that. And it'll just grow over the next couple days. It's gonna be so cute. Let's see, today's Friday. I give it to like Sunday. And we'll really be feeling myself. It's soft. It still smells like that weird smell, but I mean, I can't be mad at it because it did what it was supposed to do, you know. Okay, Tracee, she did something right here. Okay, let me get some edges going, some slayage. Yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna bother. I usually gel this down, but they're just so defined and cute. I'm just gonna take some bobby pins, and I like to use the Design Essentials Maximum Hold. And sometimes I gotta be careful with my bobby pins because I get migraines, and if I put them on there too tight or in the same spot and there's just too much, it'll hit a pressure point somewhere, and I just want to rip it out. Oh, it's just so cute. Of course, I have nowhere to go today. Normally have places to go. I guess I could run an errand. So, and then I'm just gonna take the main choice. This is like the growth oil. And just kind of put it all up in the scalp area. It might not look like I'm putting a lot in there, but I can feel it like start here and then it just slowly starts to drip. And just take the pad to my fingers and massage. It's so soft. Oh my goodness. I'm just blown away. I don't know what else to say. Okay. My final thoughts. Let's see. A round of applause. The only thing, okay, there's 2 things. Maybe there's 4 things. I should have wrote these down. Look at that one. See that thing I'm bouncing? Okay. The only couple of things I would say is, one, the smell can be really overpowering, especially the first day. It's not as bad today, but since I like took them down, I'm starting to smell it again. But it's not too crazy. It'll go away. I just really wish they would have used a different scent. Another thing is, this is the travel set. I think I was calling it trial size because that's why I purchased it. But there's different trial sizes, or not different trial sizes, different trial types. So there's like this one was the heavy conditioner, there's like I think a light and then an intensive, and then there's different things you can get, so you can kind of mix it up. This online on the Pattern website is $24 for all of this. Now that might seem a little pricey because it is, I mean, that's $8 for each of these, and y'all saw me struggling to get the conditioner out, so I was a little, I mean, the prices, they're gonna be up there. The full size bottle prices, I think they're $25 each, so that's pretty steep. But for the results that I got, I really can't complain. I just feel like I'm gonna find something that's more affordable, that does the same thing, as long as I keep playing with different conditioners, shampoos, different lines, that I can find for a lot cheaper. Because even the full size bottle, I mean, there's a 13 ounce, a 24 ounce, and then they have like this mega bottle, and it's like $42. You're just gonna run out of this really quickly, so that's just really expensive to have to keep repurchasing and repurchasing. As far as the conditioner, but it did some amazing things. And as I mentioned when I first sat down, that there's not a lot of conditioner in this. So if you do purchase this for the $24 and you have thick hair or longer hair, I mean, I guess you could try to play around with this, but I didn't even feel like I was using this literally on my hair, and I didn't get enough. So just keep that in mind if you want to try it. And I will leave the link to the website down in the detail if you want to try it out. My hair is super soft all the way down to the root. Like, I've never experienced anything like this. Never. Well, it's only been a month, so I can't really say like never, but just in this whole little hair journey, I have not yet experienced anything as amazing as the results. Now, the products, when you're working with them, like I said, they're very strange. It feels like it might not be working right. Your hair might not like it, but the overall, the ending is just like a 10. Like, a 10. Yeah. Oh, I like it so much. Looking in the viewfinder. But yeah, if you want to help a girl try to figure out what her hair type is, leave comments below. And I hope y'all like this video. I tried to keep it short, but you know, it's hard sometimes, especially with all the shower stuff. I gotta figure out a better way because that was ridiculous. I mean, it might be easier, and it looks easier for like those people that have like the showers where you don't have like the metal frame around it, or you have like the walkout shower where you don't have to step over the tub. I unfortunately have both. They have the metal frame and it's like the shower tub combination. So my tall self was struggling, as y'all can see, but I really wanted to come through. Yeah. Alright, well, if you guys like this video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. And hopefully I'll be at you with another hair video soon. I think I'm going to start doing these more often, just because it's a learning process, and I thoroughly enjoy learning process videos on YouTube, so maybe you guys will too. If not, give it a thumbs down and tell me don't ever do this again. I mean, we'll figure it out. Alright, I'll see y'all next time.